Hi everyone, I'm going to do some of the ankle exercises that we've covered in the class. These are also going to be some new ones that you can form at home, just so you have more of a range that you can do. First of all, we're going to start with the seated calf raises. So you're going to sit down on a chair. It doesn't matter of the height of the chair. From here, all you're going to do is push up onto your toes. Okay. Make sure you keep the movement nice, slow and controlled, and it's not out of control. Also focus on that very top contraction. From there, we're then going to stand up. Okay. We're going to go stand against the wall, and you're going to bend the legs ever so slightly. Let's just this way. So bend the legs ever so slightly, and then from here on both legs, you're then going to push up onto your toes. Like that. Good. And if that's too easy, you can progress to a single leg. Okay, so it's going to look like something like this, and then push up onto the toes, still keeping that bend in the knee. Okay, and then from here, you can stand up very tall, straighten the legs, and then push up onto the toes. Good, and then again, we can swap that to a single leg movement, and then go up onto the toes there as well. And now that we've done the back of the calves, we want to do the front. Okay, so we've got a muscle in front, and from here, we're going to start with one where we stand quite close to the wall. You're going to lean back onto the wall, make sure the top of your back's on the wall, but your bottom half is away from the wall. So you should be able to feed your hand through you and the wall. From here, all you're going to do is push your toes up towards you while keeping your heels on the ground this time. Good. Like that. And then if you feel good during that one, you can try and walk on your heels. This will feel very unnatural to start with, okay, but you should get the hang of it over time. And then lastly, we're going to roll through one where we're going to turn to the outside of our feet with our bottom of our feet facing each other, and then we're going to walk in a straight line, keeping the head looking forward at all times. So this is now going to be covering the knee joint, okay? So in this video, we're going to work on the quads and the hamstrings, which are set on the front and the back of your legs. So first of all, we're going to take a seat on the chair. I'm going to move the weights a little way. And from here, we're going to put one leg over another. So I put my right leg over my left. I'm going to hold on to the chair, and you're going to push forward with your left leg, stopping your leg coming forward with your right leg, okay? And then from there, you can swap them over. And this time you're going to try and pull your left leg back towards the wall, stopping the movement with your right leg. Okay, obviously repeat this on both sides. Next exercise, all we're going to do is get up against behind the wall, hands on your hips, and I want you to slowly slide down the wall. If it's a bit painful at this point here, just stop there. Okay, we don't want to be pushing in the pain during these. If it's okay and you feel comfortable, you can slowly slide down the wall. And you can hold these positions anywhere between 5 to 15 seconds, and then after that, just stand back up. From there, if that's too easy, we've got the next exercise, which is just going to be an unsupported squat. And all you're going to do is hands on hips again, keeping chest and eyes looking forward, squat down, and then come back up. Okay? Doesn't matter what position your feet are in, just so long you're comfortable. Okay? Going down and back up. Next exercise after that, if that's too easy, you're going to sit back down on a chair. You're going to put one foot in front of another. From here, make sure you're up on your heel on the front foot. And then you're going to drive forward and try and stand back up. Okay. Always remember in these exercises where you're doing something different with one leg compared to the other, doing on both sides. Okay. Just to make sure you're staying nice and even. From there, I want you to get a chair or a wall. Doesn't really matter. Whatever you find more comfortable. Okay. You're going to hold the chair or the wall in front of you, okay? One leg behind another, make sure you're up on the heel or your toes on your back leg, and then you're just going to sit back down, bending both legs at the same time. And of course, swap legs, and back down again, okay? If you feel balanced during that, and that's a little bit too easy, you can get rid of the chair or your wall, step away, and then just do it completely unsupported, hands on your hips. Just make sure, again, you're able to keep your balance and keep looking forward. And then, of course, swap legs. Good. Next exercise, all you're going to do from here is stand starting in this position here. You're going to step back, lunge in, and then come straight back out. Okay, you can do it a couple times on one leg and then swap over to the next leg, okay? Or you can do alternating legs, so you give the other leg a bit of a break. Perfect, so that concludes all the exercises for the knee. We're going to be covering the hip. So in previous ones, we've covered the ankle and the knee. We're now working up the leg towards the hip. We're going to start with all the standing exercises. So what I want you to do, stand very close to a chair or a wall. Doesn't matter, it's just up to your preference. And all you're going to do is move the leg, keeping the leg that's moving nice and straight out to the side. Okay, when you're doing this, make sure your hips stay level and there's not too much movement. Okay, obviously repeat this on both sides. Okay, perfect. And then from here, the next exercise you're going to do is you're going to, instead of going to the side, you're going to go straight back and extend the hip. Okay, again, keeping this leg nice and straight and trying to stay balanced on the leg that you're standing on. Okay, and of course, do this on both legs. Perfect. Okay, next exercise I'm going to get you to sit down. Okay, from here, all you're going to do is hold on to the chair, stay nice and upright, and then lift your knees towards the sky. Just like that, okay? You can do it marching, or you can just do 10 on one leg and then 10 on the other. It's whatever you prefer, okay? Then the next exercise, get a pillow, a ball, anything that you feel comfortable squeezing in between your legs. So flatten this. From here, all you're going to do is shuffle forward on the chair a little bit more. Put this in between your knees. Okay, you can hold on to the chair if you want, or you can have your arms across your body, it doesn't really matter. And then from here, you're going to squeeze down on the pillow. Okay, hold that squeeze for anywhere between 5-10 seconds, and then relax again. Okay, perfect. Next up, you do the chair to the side, and you're going to do something called a monster walk. Okay, so you're going to have your hands on your hips, you're going to squat about halfway, okay, and then from here, all you're going to do is take a couple of steps to one side and then a couple of steps to the other side, okay? Make sure you stay nice and low. If it does start to hurt your quads and your hips, you can't stand up, it makes it a little bit easier, okay? Just find the right balance that suits you better. Okay, so the next exercise we're going to cover is called a lateral lunge. From here, you're going to take quite a wide stance, put your hands on your hips. From here, you're just going to lunge towards one side and then towards the other. Make sure you keep this leg nice and straight and this leg bending, okay? You can do a couple on one side, okay? Or what you can do is just do alternating, leaning to one side and then the other side. If you don't feel balanced during an exercise, what you can do, okay, is grab a chair and put it in front of you. Grab the chair, make sure the chair is stable, so if you do lean on it, it's not going to come back up on you, okay? And then you're going to do the exact same thing, except you're just holding onto the chair for a little bit of balance. Perfect, okay. Next exercise, and the last exercise we're going to cover, okay, is called a bow, okay. So all you're going to do, hand on your chest, hand on your back, push your bum back towards the wall, and your chest goes towards the other wall. Okay, so it should look like this, good. And then you're going to come up. You should feel a nice stretch on your hamstrings and a slight bend at the knees when you're doing this. Once you've got the hang of this, you can put your arms out in front of you, okay, just to increase the lever and make it a little bit more challenging for you. That concludes the hip video for today, guys. Obviously flick back at the ankle and knee videos, and I hope you're doing all these exercises at home.